Peaky Blinders, the Immortal Man, the return of Thomas Shelby. For a lot of people, for me, I mean, it's the return, but I finished the last season like a day before I watched this. So for me, about a day later. And this one is basically years later after the events of the 6th season. Thomas Shelby's son has kind of taken up the Peaky Blinder leader role, and Thomas is kind of just retired by himself. And Ada kind of returns and is just like, you need to come back. And that starts off some events. And I thought it was pretty good. I watched the whole show for over the events of the past couple months leading up to this. It took a little bit of a while for me to get through because a lot of people are like, it's one of the best shows ever. And just watching it, I was like, I don't agree with that. I think that each season is pretty good, but I would never watch them again. Besides season 6, I thought season 6 was pretty good, and I really liked that season. So coming into this, I really didn't know what to expect. I obviously knew it was going to be good, but I didn't know if it would be season 6 good, where I would be fine with watching it again, or if it would be seasons 1 through 5 good, where I'm basically just like, it was a fine one-time watch, and I wouldn't be fine with watching them again. I would say this is probably my second favorite thing from the universe. Clearly, I would be fine with watching this again. This in season 6, like if I watched them again, I would be fine with it. Whereas seasons 1 through 5, I mean, watching them wouldn't be the worst thing, but I'm not going to probably ever put them back on. But I thought that everyone did pretty good, which for some of them I wasn't expecting. Mostly Barry Keoghan. I'm not a big fan of him, so I didn't really expect anything from him, and I thought he was actually pretty good. Rebecca Ferguson was in this, and I thought she was pretty good, even though she wasn't a big part. Tim Roth as the villain was nice. Obviously, Cillian Murphy as Thomas Shelby was fantastic. Like, even in the season, like in every season, even if I might not like him as much, he's great. I think that Ada was pretty nice for her returning. And the action was fun. The way everything wraps up was mostly satisfying. And that's probably all I have to say for non-spoilers. So spoilers, if you haven't seen it, don't watch the rest of the video. But so 3, 2, 1, Ada ends up dying, and that kind of starts everything off. And I think that the way they killed her was fine. I think that they could have done a little bit better with it, but it wasn't like the worst thing. And then another thing that's going to be a big talking point is that Arthur is killed off screen by Thomas. And it's basically like Arthur was just really like high or drunk or whatever one night, and Arthur like accidentally killed him. A lot of people probably aren't going to like that. And I was just like, that's okay to me, because I really don't like Arthur in like any of the seasons. So him dying off screen, I was just like, okay, good for him. I don't care. So like for me, that doesn't matter, but for other people, I can see if you like really like that character, I can see where you would be like, I don't like that. But like, I don't really have much to say about this movie. I wish I had more to talk about, but it's not going to be one of my favorites of the year. It's not one of my favorite shows now. It's not one of my favorite movies. It was a pretty good wrap-up for these characters, and I'm glad I watched it at least once, but I probably won't watch anything but season 6 and possibly this again. So I know that's unpopular, and a lot of people aren't going to like that. I'm sorry, but that is my opinion. But stay tuned. Tomorrow should be my review for Project Hail Mary, and then the day after that, which will be Wednesday, will be my review for Daredevil Born Again Season 2, Episode 1, which for Season 2, I'm going to do longer videos because I'm probably going to have a little bit more to talk about, and I want to try out that and see if that's something I would like. But until then, I'll see you. If you've seen this and the show, tell me what your thoughts are. I know they're probably not going to be like mine, because I think most people enjoy it a lot more than I do. But yeah, just tell me what you thought, and I will see you soon.